Aries, this is your week ahead tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. My name is Michelle, guys. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. God bless. If you are returning, don't forget to subscribe so you can help the channel grow. We're 111,000 and strong. We just keep on going, and I'm so proud of this channel. So thank you so much for your participation in that. Aries, this is it's an intuitive reading, so it's for Aries sun, moon, and rising sign. It comes to you at exactly the right time. Don't worry about the times. It'll come to you, the message comes to you when it's supposed to. But like I said, if you want it fresh off the press, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I do a new one every single week. Ring that notification bell so you know when it's uploaded. But definitely take what I say, like where it resonates in your life, and you'll feel it. You'll feel like, oh, she just said something that wherever it resonates, however it resonates, and feel free to comment down below. I love to know, even if I can't respond, I love to read the comments. If you're looking for astrology and a deep dive into the astrology, then I do a full deep dive astrology forecast every single week for Aries 2 on my second YouTube channel, Astrology Motivation. So definitely check that one out as well. There's a lot going on this week. As I'm filming this, this is the day before the new moon. We have the new moon this week. If you're watching this when it's uploaded, we have the new moon, we have Mercury retrograde, we have the sun going into Taurus. There's a lot of changes that are happening. Shouting means you have to let something out. I think you're calling to somebody that may be far away from you, that has to travel in to see you, or that you so desperately want to see. Or you have a lot to tell somebody that you may want to go see, or about an adventure that you have been on. This is also a sense of this feeling of, I'm just about to lose my head. I got to get the heck out of here. I want to go somewhere. I want to do something different. It's almost like if you have that feeling of my head's about to explode, it's because you got to get away for a while. It will help you, even if it's just for a weekend. Everybody, when I talk, I think people think I mean like the biggest and most extravagant. I'm not talking about a $20,000 trip to Europe for 18 weeks. I'm not talking about that. I'm saying maybe you just get away from a weekend. You need a break in routine. There's just a sense of your brain is about to explode because it's doing the same old thing over and over and over again. It just needs a little bit of a relief, like give it something new, something to be interested in again. This could also be, in some ways, car trouble. I say that only because I know Mercury is going into retrograde, but I really don't think it is. I think you just need to get away for a while. Maybe you just came back from a vacation and you're telling people about it. But there's definitely a sense of, I need to talk about something, and getting to your inner child. The tensions, the upsets, and the frustrations of your inner child coming out now and wanting to escape and get, maybe not even escape, maybe just wanting to move forward and wanting to move on. It's like, I got to get out of here. That's what I keep hearing. I gotta get out of here. Okay. Varying degrees of intensity. But we'll see. What is Aries shouting? What is Aries shouting? What does Aries need? So there is definitely some underhanded BS with regards to immaturity. So there's definitely also a sense of maybe something that happened to you as a child having built up inside of you. It's definitely coming out this week, especially for a specific group of you. Go check out the astrology, but you guys are conjunct to Chiron and square to Mars. So it'll be especially for you guys. There's just this sense of, maybe you're angry at somebody else's immaturity and you just can't handle it anymore. But it's more or less, especially with this card, for a sense of an injury, a wound, from childhood that is popping out now and making you just want to get away from crap, or maybe get away from somebody, because it is definitely undermining your energy. And the first thing you can do is let it out. But if you keep yelling about it, it's like holding it in undermines your energy, because it takes energy to hold it in. But then screaming about it, well, it's good. It can be cathartic, like release. But then continuing to scream about it and lose your head, it's not the same as dealing with it. So it's definitely like let it out to deal with it, but also a sense of you may be missing somebody. You may be missing somebody, or angry, trying to shout to them and call them or say, hey, where are you, or where were you? There's definitely some injury from childhood that may be making you not act your age right now, cutting into everything that you are. There could be, literally, if I look at the cards, a betrayal from childhood that's making you really be explosive this week and coming to the surface. And you may not even be aware of it, but because of the astrology, and even if you see this message 2 years after I upload it, it doesn't matter. The energy started now. The energy started on April 20th, 2023. There was some sort of abandonment here. And it feels like there was abandonment from somebody that you waited for. You waited for them to come back. Oh, this is getting very specific. Things have been so specific with you guys. Okay, so hold on. Hold on. We have the Three of Wands. So your ship's coming in, or at least looking out and expecting, because you had been abandoned, or expecting abandonment because it has happened before. And that is what has made you so defensive. But at the same time, there's a sense of lots of opportunities and beautiful things coming through. Okay, so let's look at all the cards. Beautiful things coming through, everything rushing at you, a lot of opportunities. And this is how I know it's beautiful, because it's the sun. So it's a lot of romance, a quick romance, a romance that maybe just is sweeping you off your feet. And it doesn't have to be like a love romance, just a sense of like something's really optimistic in your life. Something's coming at you really, really beautiful. Maybe just a lot of success, but it's triggering this internal neglect or abandonment. That is where the pressure point is coming from, and why you're losing your top. Because ultimately it's triggering it, even though it's happiness and it's good stuff, it's triggering this sense of abandonment. It's triggering, and there is a sense of defensiveness, right? I don't want to believe that this could actually be true, because if it is, I don't want to get too excited about it, because look what's happened to me in the past. So there's two things that are going to happen to you this week. Some wonderful, beautiful, amazing shit that you are going to be so happy about, and the opportunity to heal from shit that you've repressed and did not deal with. Because you're going to have to deal with that. Because whether you like it or not, Aries, your life is about to get real fucking beautiful and real fucking happy. And you got to get rid of that old crap to make room. That is not the whole reading. Actually, that's just the beginning. Come along with me. Let's get a mood. Oh, see? Oh, I love you so much, God. I'm telling you, his voice is loud and clear here. This is a confirmation. Just came back. Just came up. Do you read it? Can you read it? No, because it's backwards. Don't let your past hold you back. But this card is coming up in reverse, which means you are letting your past hold you back, Aries. You are letting your past hold you back. Maybe because you're scared. You don't want to feel like maybe you're abandoning somebody. I don't want to make them feel the way somebody made me feel. Dude, you're not. You're a different person at a different point in time on this earth. Everything has changed. It is not the same. Your perception is fucking you up. That's what's going on. Because what's really happening is you got to go toward this. Just go. And I think that that's what the travel card is here for, is like, just go. Get out of your head and go. You need to just go. You need to take this opportunity. However it's resonating in however it's being interpreted in your situation, you have got to take this opportunity. It came in for you. It came in because this is your lucky shot. Not even luck. This is a time for happiness and success. And your old shit is making you think, oh, I shouldn't trust it. Maybe there's something wrong with it. There is nothing wrong with it. There's something wrong with you. And what's wrong with you, you have an opportunity to heal right now, because it's going to be pointed out to you and very obvious what is triggering you and what needs healing. So that's what this week is for. It is for a catharsis that you really absolutely need, because you absolutely are going to take this beautiful opportunity that's in front of you. This is actually different. I know it's come in really quickly, and that's why you don't trust it, right? It's like, oh, it happened too quickly. Did it happen quickly though? Did it? How long? Think about it. How long has it taken you to get here? How many years have you sat in silence or wondered, when is an opportunity like this going to come in? This didn't come in quickly. It came in finally. You've waited for this. So don't hesitate to grab it and know the universe, it's because it's really mine. Right? And there may be a little bit of guilt and shame here, thinking, especially for those of you who are all the guilt and shame gang, that sense of, oh, I don't want to make somebody feel the way I felt. You're not. Don't you cut yourself off at the knees, because it's easier to diminish yourself than accept that you're not responsible for somebody else's happiness. And then maybe, just maybe, you'll see the person who hurt you in a different way. And they might become a little bit more human to you. Even if they did something terrible, there is just a sense of finding an insight now, Aries, that will help you forgive them. Forgiveness is not condoning what they did. Forgiveness is liberating yourself from the pain of what they did. That's all it is. Forgiveness is something you give to you, not them. Right? We all know this, right? Stare them at me in the face as I'm confused. I'm confused. I don't want to make a choice. There's a little bit of delusional here. I don't like this card. It's one of my least favorite energies. You're fighting with yourself. That's what you're keeping up at night. Why? Because you're not seeing things clearly. You're fighting yourself because you're delusional. You've got all these images in your head of what might happen, or what could happen, or what you believe would happen, or there's just this, no. That's not what it is. That's not what it is. Look at this. You're changing. What makes you happy might be changing. And there is definitely a sense of a change in where you are, where you live, maybe even your relationship status. It's time to change. There's time for a change. I don't know what change it is. Could be like the place that you live, right? It could be the person that you're with. Whoever it is, it's like you're going to be so happy. That's what the cards are saying. That's what I do. I read the cards. You're going to be so happy that you allowed this change to happen. I don't know how else to say it to you. There should be no other answer beyond this reading, except the extended, which I do hope you'll join me for. I can't say it loud enough. And I know I just got real loud. The change is going to make you so fucking happy. And this is in the future. I'll show you how the cards look. I'll show you their configuration. This is the future. This is the future. Right? This is over here. If it was turning around from my angle, you would see it's on my right side. This is the future. This is where you're going to be so happy you made this change. You're going to be so happy. It's just right now, you think you're worried. Your worrying is getting in the way of letting you see what a fantastic opportunity this actually is. You're worrying. It's okay to worry. It's okay to worry. It's just not okay to let the worry hold you back. And listen, go slow. One step after the other. We've got so many more cards to pull. But don't let your past hold you back. And I think that's what you're trying to purge this week, is that past and your connection to it that kind of, I'm going to call it, seems toxic. Seven of Swords. As I'm talking about your past, guess what? Somebody fucked you. Whether or not you want to acknowledge it, whether or not you want to see it, somebody's trying to steal shit from you. Definitely steal your energy, steal your thoughts. You're wasting your energy on them. You're wasting your time. This is no bueno. No good. And plus, they're trying to distract you, or somebody's trying to undermine you, or just the thoughts and the suffering itself is undermining you. But that's confirmed. This is a swindler. If this is actually a person that you're dealing with, confirmed. The Seven of Swords frickin' twice. You better look into this person because they're doing some shady shit behind your back. Or you were trying to sneak away in the middle of the night. And that could be, oh my God, I will tell you what that could be. Let's go to the extended. If you are on a television, you will not see any of these links. There is a link in the description box below. There is a link, I'll put it to the top of the comment section. I've also attached links above, and the little cards that pop out, you can click right on them and come right over with me. But if you're on a television set, none of those are available to you because it's not a television feature. So just grab your cell phone app, grab your YouTube app on desktop or laptop, all of those fully functional, click on the link and come on over. Let me tell you what I'm thinking.